How's it going, everybody? We are here today and we are checking out this Tubiture exercise bike that I had sent to me from the manufacturer so I could unbox it, go through the installation process with you. We're going to go through it step by step, so let's get into it. All right, so we got everything out of the box here. We got everything lying out flat so we can see what we're working with. That's the way I like to do it. You can grab your user manual and we can start putting this thing together. You can also refer back to this video later if you want to follow along that way. It's up to you. So let's get going. So if we start with step one, this is the installation of the foot tube. Very simple to do. All we have to do is come around here and put it onto the back. You have your screws and bolts that are provided, and then all we have to do is go ahead and fasten them all together. Get these all fastened tight. Again, with the tools provided by the company, which is always great. Very, very handy, just in case you don't have the right ones available in your house or you just don't have a set altogether. Nice to have everything in the box that you need. This piece here with the wheels on it, that is the front piece of the foot tube, and that's going to go on the front here with the big screws. And I found it easier if you just tip over the machine. That way you're not struggling with it underneath. It's just a whole lot easier. So all you have to do is go ahead and screw these in, and we'll get those all tightened up. Now, seeing as we already got the machine flipped on its side anyway, this is also a perfect opportunity to take your little foot stubs and go ahead and install these all on the bottom. And all you have to do is go ahead and screw them on. That way we're not scratching up our floors when we go to use it. That's the whole purpose of them. And step two is simply adjusting your cushion seat slide. Now this piece already came inside of the machine, inside of the box, but you get this little pin right here where you can then kind of put it in here and adjust the size of where you're going to need your seat. So that's going to depend, on how tall you are and this sort of thing. So it's got holes on the back and it clips into all the different heights here, and you can adjust that accordingly. So simple as that. That is step two. And just like that, we're on to step three. Super easy. All we have to do is take the seat, and we're installing that up here. You have to fit it onto this little pole here. And again, you take your tools provided that came inside the box, and we're going to adjust this, and we're going to tighten it on both sides. Get that tightened on nicely. Don't forget to tighten up your knob here. Otherwise, you're going to be sliding back and forth all over the place. You can adjust that to the setting you like. That's going to depend if you want to be more forward or back on the bike. There we go. Tightened up, ready to go. We're ready to move on to step four. Just like that, we're almost done. This thing's so easy to set up. If you're ever worried about installation on this thing, don't even worry about it. As you can see, it does not take long at all, and it is super easy. Now we can move on to step four, and that is the installation of the handlebar slide. Super easy to do. All we have to do is loosen up this knob here so we can insert here. And you have your little notches all up on the side here, so you can kind of adjust accordingly and figure out what size is best for you, and then tighten it in there. So there's our handlebar slide. Moving right along to step number five, which is the installation of the handlebar, which does include your iPad rest or your phone rest, your book or magazine, whatever you choose to put on that. But we're going to put them on together. And there you go. Once you get all four of those bolts tightened in there, we can move on to step number six, the installation of the electronical watch. Don't forget to grab yourself some AAA batteries. I've already gone ahead and popped mine in there. And all we have to do is mount this to the front of the bike here. Now you may have been asking yourself, what is this cord about? What's it for? I'm going to tell you right now. Before you put it on there, there is a input here. It says sensor. You have to plug that in, which we'll do now. All we have to do is mount it to the front, push it down tight. We're going to get our bolt and tighten it in so it's fastened in securely. But now we have our electronical watch mounted to the front, just like that. And that brings us to step number seven, the installation of the pedals. It was that quick. Like I said, it's super easy to put together, very minimal parts, and very, very simple. So all we had to do is take our pedals. They are marked right and left. The other one has got the left, you can see. So we can take our right pedal, and it's going to be the same on both sides. You're going to have a screw that you had to remove from the pedal so that you can insert it into the opening here. All right, we got one pedal fastened on fairly tightly. Move on to the other pedal. There we go. Both pedals installed and ready to go. And that's pretty much all the major parts on, and we are ready to get riding. We got the bike seat adjusted to a more appropriate height. It was a little high. I've got it more down to my height here. This handlebar as well is lowered, and we are all tightened up and ready for riding. Now again, just a quick reminder on the adjustment of the height of the bike seat. All you have to do is loosen this right here so that you can adjust it up and down. And if you're looking to put the seat closer to the front or farther back, you have to adjust this knob right here. You can see that allows the free movement to push this farther back or up close. I like it a little farther up close, so we're going to put it back to that setting. But yeah, just again, that is how you adjust the size, height, and same thing goes for the front. If you want to put the handlebars up or down, all you have to do is loosen this and adjust it up and down accordingly. It's that simple. Now the seat and handlebar slide does make this bike suitable for all kinds of heights and sizes, but it does have a 330-pound weight limit, so just keep that in mind. Now don't forget to put on your water bottle holder. You can pretty much do this at any time during the process. I chose to do it at the very end, but it's very simple to do. All you have to do is take out the 2 screws that are in the bike here and refasten them back into the bike with the water bottle holder. Very simple and very quick to do. And there you have it. That is our 2-Bitcher exercise bike. It was that simple to put together. It took no time at all. Very simple and very minimal parts and tools needed. And like I said, it comes with everything that you need. So that was very helpful and made everything very easy and very simple. I hope this video was helpful to you. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one.